All right, hello everybody. We're up here in Arkansas. This is an area called the Narrows, and what this place is, this is in the Boston Mountains, and it's part of the Ozark National Forest. What it is Indian um, petroglyphs. We're going to walk down this trail because this is just right off the road. People drive by this every single day, and a lot of people don't even know it's here. And so it's just a short distance down this trail, so come with us.
And it's very steep, y'all, so I'm going to be taking it really slow, and I want you to see this crazy trail that we're going down to get to these Indian, what'd you call them, Tim?
Petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs.
These are Indian petroglyphs, and it's different from hieroglyphs. And so, but I don't know who put these steps in here. These are rock steps.
You kind of feel around with your foot for something that's going to keep you from sliding, really, like a tree root or something on top of the ground.
But the thing is
these were like cave
you can hear a car
dwellings.
going by right now. There goes the truck.
Yeah, we're right off a road. There's a lot of logging trucks because we're in the Ozark National Forest, right?
Yes.
And
so the hieroglyphs are
caves over there. So we're
more
going in these caves.
Yeah, the hieroglyphs are more about a language, and the petroglyphs are about more so of an idea or a type of ritual or something. They have a lot of drawings down here. That's what we want to show you.
Can you see the caves over there? Really steep, and part of it, the problem is these leaves are slick. Look down there. Y'all see how steep this is down in there? Okay, so these petroglyphs are pretty neat because they're just pictures that the Indians carved into these rocks on the inside of these caves, and they tell a story.
This is one of them right here.
Yeah.
You can see
what is that? Does it look like a horse or
no? It looks
a
like
deer?
a deer. This looks like its legs and looked like it had antlers.
And over
of
here,
course, that might have been ears. I don't know.
See, that looks like a teepee to me.
Yeah.
The University of Arkansas did studies here
in 1985 with some other archaeologists, and they did a dig to try to find out more information about it, and they found out that this stuff dates back to the mid 1400s.
Yeah, they did carbon, what's that called? Carbon dating? Dating?
And so you just have to really look around. People have came in here, vandals have came in here time and time and have made some marks on the walls.
This one right here is a pretty neat one. Let me see if I can get down here close where you can see.
I don't know if everybody can see this, but these are stick figures. See, you can see that right there.
That is definitely a person.
Does that help by shining that light this way?
No, I don't think so. Bring it back and shine straight on and see how that works.
See,
You
those
can
are
see it
all
pretty good
stick
without
people.
that. Yeah, there's more down there.
Let's see this one here. Is this the one that looks like it has a headdress? Because I think this is the one that shows an Indian with a
Right there.
what looks like a headdress. So this may have been a chief, and then all these other figures behind it may be his followers. And so that's what I say about a pictograph.
Did you just see what that did? All by itself just turned.
Yeah.
But it's trying to focus, probably maybe following that light. I don't
These
know.
petroglyphs show
I don't know if
these people following this.
if it's following that light. Oh, I just hit this. Okay, so this thing is like, okay, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
But I think this goes all the way back over
had
there.
to give him a little notice there.
I don't know if you can see it goes all the way back over to there. So it's all
So
along
there's
this
a whole
wall.
line of carvings of people.
And this looks like, I don't know why it's like a cross.
Didn't the guy from the University of Arkansas? See, I don't know why that gimbal's just turned like that to look at something else. But didn't they say that they thought that those people were doing maybe some kind of a celebration dance or a ritual dance? These people in this line here. Is that what the article said?
Yeah, they don't know for sure, but they, because it looks like that everybody's following this one who represents a chief. And so he's some type of leader.
You know how sometimes we see inscriptions on tombstones easier on the video than we do standing in front of it. I'm wondering when we go back and watch this video if we can see some of these a lot easier.
Here you want to look at this one here. This is a pretty interesting because what it's showing, and I don't know if that light helps.
No, it doesn't. It's doing fine without that light. It's almost, okay. Yeah, I think it's better without it.
But it really looks like a stick figure of a person, and it looks like he's holding a bow. And but this rock, if you see this indention here, this really looks like where they processed their acorns and hickory nuts.
Because that's what they did here. That's what they found in their studies, that they found a lot of evidence that possibly they processed acorns and ground them into probably some kind of flour for cooking. And
yeah,
also they found when they did they excavating of this, because they went through, you can even see how they're still, maybe other people have been digging because that was a long time ago, but they found evidence of tools that the Indians had made, and then also bones from animals that they processed and cooked here, because there were charred bones. Okay, there's one above our head or in this area somewhere that was really neat. If I can find that. Do you remember where that one is, Tim? The one that we had to look up?
I don't know, but these are kind of deep back in here. So they definitely was able to use it for shelter.
Like there was one right above our head in this area. It's over here. Oh, let's see. No. I'm going over here, but I don't think it was this far.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of this rock was loose and broke away with water freezing, and that's probably part of the reason why they did a lot of digging around here to try to find out. Like I say, this place has been here for years. My grandmother showed me this when I was just a
Well, it's
young
been
boy.
here since mid 1400s.
Yeah,
Well, these caves have been here.
but what I'm saying is so many people come up here and they may want to take a piece of this with them, and
I
then
was
you got the
thinking
ones
that
that
there was
want
one over my head in this area. Is
to
this
damage
one
it.
right here somewhere? There was one over my head you pointed out the other day. We came up here about a week or so ago to just check it out and kind of get an idea. Tim's grandmother had brought him here when he was a child and told him about it. And he wanted to show me, and we decided we would do a video and show y'all. And there was a pretty good one that was right over my head when he pointed out to me last time. Don't know where it is now, but it's probably walked past it several times. Had to have walked past it several times. Oh, here it is. Right there. See, and that one looks like it has a headrest also. The archaeologists just believed that it was maybe a leader or a chief. See, look how good it shows up on the camera, Tim.
Wow, really does.
Yeah. So that one's really cool. And there's probably more that we've not found yet. But this one is really good. It's kind of a little bit over my head. I'll go back over here and show y'all this one with the whole line that the archaeologists believed were maybe doing some kind of a ritual or a celebration dance.
And that's really low.
Yeah, it is. So I bet this, I'm thinking
there may
that this
possibly be more down
yeah,
below.
I think so. But they came and they dug through here. But I think that just probably rain washing, because we're up here, rain washing the dirt off of this mountain here.
But you can see where
Filled
other
this
people
in some
that
through the years.
dug right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, people have been digging. But there were tools here. There were acorns that dated back to the mid 1400s.
Yes.
And they believed that they processed them here. So it's like the people from the village gathered here to like some sort of a little factory. That's pretty neat. Tim says that he thinks it's a deer. It could possibly be a horse to me.
But that's the thing about the petroglyphs is that some of it was maybe just to tell other people what was going on up here, to try to tell a story. And according to the research, which I don't want to be accused of being wrong, we're just trying to go by what's written in history. Because this dates back, this 573 years ago that this dates back to. So there's nobody alive to tell the truth. So all we can do is speculate.
This is pretty steep. We climbed down a pretty steep
But you can see those
trail to
rocks
get down
there.
here.
Look at those. Nobody carried that in here. And so that stuff has had to have fallen because those rocks weigh a ton. There's no way to move them. And so that had to have fallen off of this wall somehow or another.
And where are we at, Tim? Tell them exactly where we're at in case somebody wants to come.
The Boston Mountains. This is part of the Ozark National Forest. And it's right off the road. This is actually Highway 348.
But you do have to hike down a pretty steep trail to get down here. You'd never know.
Yeah, but right there's the power lines. You can see. They run right down the road. The road's right there underneath those power lines.
See the power line? So the road is right over here, right over the top of this big rock right here. We're
And
parked
so
up there.
the other side of this road has a bunch of rock as well, because that's why they called this the Narrows, is because it drops off on both sides. And it's a shame when you look at the other side because there's trash. People have thrown
Throwing trash out.
refrigerators and washing machines. And so I haven't ever explored that area, but I want to go over there and look and see if there's anything over there. University of Arkansas, their report on in 1995 doesn't say anything about the other side of this road. So I was, out of curiosity, would just like to look myself and see.
Okay, we ready to wrap this up?
Yep.
All right, y'all. So that was their Indian petroglyphic. I can't even pronounce it.
That's right.
And
Petroglyphic.
that was right. Okay. And it's pretty neat to find stuff like that. So we're off to find you a cemetery or something to explore, and we'll make another video. Thanks for watching.